I was going to continue talking about, do I smack at the beginning of one of these videos? I think I do. I just heard myself doing that. Anyway, I am going to continue talking about the W.O.R.K.S model. However, I can't stop thinking about finishing. So I'm going to have to start there. Hold on, I'm accidentally typing in ChatGPT. Thinks I want it to do something for me, and I do not. Can you say distracted? Okay. I keep thinking about finishing. I'm going to go over this side. Maybe that'll help. Okay. And I don't know what's happening. There was an update on my iPhone, and for some reason, everything is all off. This camera looks weird. Anyway, again, distracted. I remember when I was a little girl, I was the only child for a very long time, till my sister came along. And I have always just been naturally organized and obsessed with order. And I remember how I would take on these huge projects in my room. And, every so often I'd feel the need to reorganize my entire closet. Not like a section or, some boxes or drawers or my shoes. I would have to do the entire thing. So I would take everything out of the closet and I would get obsessed with organizing it all by color and size, which I still do. As I'm saying that, I realize that. But the thing that would always crack me up is when I'd get to the point where everything was out in the middle of the floor. And even if I had started like organizing things in the closet, at a certain point, right when it was just the biggest mess that I'd created, then I didn't want to do it no more. It was like, I'm over it. And then I'd, of course, have to finish it because I had just trashed my entire room. And so I was thinking about that in the context of the work that we've been given to do. And I was thinking about it because a couple of nights ago, I'd had a really long, intense day solving all these creative problems. And I got to the end of the day where I just was over it. I did not want to do one more thing. I didn't want to think one more thought. I didn't want to expend any more energy. I just wanted to quit. I wanted to stop and just tell myself, give myself permission to just get back to it tomorrow. That's what I wanted. But I just felt this press to finish. And I was reminded of me as a little girl and reminded of all the times when I'd almost gotten to the end, when I've literally run long distance races, a 10K, a 10-miler. That hurt my soul. It still hurts to even talk about it. But it's like you get almost to the end and you are in so much pain and you are so tired that all you want to do is stop. Childbirth. I was in labor over 27 hours. And when I tell you, I just wanted it to be over. And so you get to the very end and we talk about this, we got to push this baby out. So you're getting to the very end of the project that you need to complete to take that next step towards your vision. And it's hard to resist the temptation to quit, to stop. And you do make up all kinds of excuses for why you have a right to stop. But I looked up what ChatGPT helped me, looked up the times in the Bible that talk about finishing, and this one stood out to me. There was several that are really good, but just this scripture, John 17:4, in the NIV it says, I have brought you glory on earth by finishing the work you gave me to do. Ooh, that makes me tear up. So, of course, this is Jesus speaking to the Father. He's saying, I have brought you glory on earth by finishing the work you gave me to do. I want that to be my prayer. I hope that is your prayer, that we bring God glory on earth by finishing the work he gave us to do. And you can't finish the work if you don't do the work. You've got to start doing the work. And of course, there's other places where it just talks about Jesus as the author and finisher of our faith. He is faithful. He will be faithful to complete the work that he started in us. But we have to cooperate. We have a part in it. So all this talk about writing your vision, about your identity, about your defining your core message, about identifying, discovering your mission, your missing information, and becoming who God designed you to be, committing to your development, and using the W.O.R.K.S model, wisdom, operations, rest, knowledge, and skills, like using these brain hacks to help you move forward. All of this is for that, to bring him glory by finishing the work that he gave us to do. So that's the word for the day. Remember Romper Room? Yeah, that's the word for the day, is finish. What do you need to finish?